Can you please tell us your name and where we are?
Yes, Leanne Cameron and Salvos Deloraine, yes.
Yep. How long have you worked here?
I've worked here must be going on nearly 3 years now, intermittently, because, I've had a hip replacement in between. So, come back after that.
What do you enjoy about working here?
Oh, I just love the friendships I've made with the workers here. Plus, I just love, because I grew up in Deloraine, I love, like all the people, I know them all. And you just just the interaction with the customers and things, it's just nice being back in retail.
What did you do? Did you do other retail before?
Yes, I've been in delis, deli manager, and then I've been a barista for 8 years. So then I went into aged care and done aged care, but in the kitchen and the ordering and all that, and I was there for 6 years, and then my hip played up, so then had that done, and then just started the voluntary here, and I just love it. It's just very rewarding. I don't know, just seeing the donations, seeing the, you get everything put out, and then how you can just help people and things. It's good.
Can you talk a bit about the process, when people donate things, what happens to those goods from there?
Yeah, well, they donate out here. We've got 2 big bins out the front. They fill those. Quite often we get 2 or 3 lots of those a day. They go out the back, they go put in bins out the back, and then Jackie has to get to it. Certain things like electrical and that we're not allowed to sell because something's wrong with them. But and then Jackie just takes everything out, prices it. Of course, there's always something that isn't, you've got to throw away. And then on a Thursday like today, we've just done rag out, which is you've got all colours on your tags. And today was ragging out the yellow, so we take all yellow tags off on all the things. Then that gets all bagged up, and then that goes out to another shop.
Like another location?
Yes, it goes on to another one, and then we get other stuff back from other ones, and then we mark those up for us. Yeah.
Gotcha. So there's a bit of a rotation.
It's always rotating. Good.
Have you seen some interesting items come through?
Oh my goodness, you do. You do. Some of the things Jackie's told me that she's found in boxes and things. It was awful, really, actually. Yeah.
Okay. Are we talking like rubbish and gross, or?
Gross.
Yeah, okay.
She found a dead calf in one of them. Yeah, can you imagine finding that?
That's horrible.
Yeah, so she told me that when I first started, so I've been very wary when you go to get things.
Absolutely.
No. But no, most people are good. They give you decent stuff. And we can't put anything that's not decent on the shelves. But we've been getting some really nice donations, like good quality, good brand names and things like that.
Do you know what happens to the money that is earned from the store?
Well, it goes out to help the people, like with meals and bedding and just all that kind of thing. It goes into meals and just finding them somewhere to sleep and all that kind of thing. Just out for the people that are homeless, and it's a good organisation for all that. And I go around all the other salvos as well, and things and that from there. And we all do a good job. The volunteers I don't know what they do without volunteers, because if they had to pay everyone, it just wouldn't be worth it doing it.
You're a long-term Deloraine local.
I am. I live at Westbury now, but
Yeah.
I grew up here for what am I? Mum and Dad were married 64 years, and they'd lived up the top here for their whole life. The house they lived in up the top before they moved, they'd lived there 54 years, and they moved in the week they had me. So we lived in the one house for 54 years.
Wow.
Yeah, or they did. But I got married and moved to Chudley, and then on a farm. And then we had our own butcher shop down the road, my husband and I, and then, you just Deloraine local.
But the move to Westbury now, so...
Yes, well, my husband and I separated, so then I moved to Westbury, this is years ago, not actually 19 years ago, and I stayed there with the 4 kids, and they went to St Pat's from there, and it was a very good halfway point. And then they all grew up and moved out with boyfriends and things. So then I moved to Bishopsburn, which is out near Carrick, out the back, and had my own place, 1.5 acres. And that's where I'd done the aged care at Toosie Aged Care at Longford from there. And then 2 years ago, because of all my ailments, I decided to sell because it was just getting too much, and moved back to Westbury, because Westbury's very flat. That's another town I know everyone, because I used to work in the IGAs and that there. And and from there working up here. And I also work at Carrick Roadhouse, which I leave of a morning at 6:10, 4 mornings a week, and go down there and make coffee and sandwiches and rolls and all that.
Shout out to them.
So yeah, it's a good business, that one.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. Have all the workers, tradies, all they call in from 6:30 on.
Yep.
Egg and bacon rolls, all that stuff. No, but up here, everyone knows everyone and everyone helps everyone. I don't know. It's just a nice little town, Deloraine. Yeah.
Has it changed much
No,
over?
no. And like they done the bypass, thinking that Deloraine would be just like a ghost town. Well, now it's the opposite. It is truly a buzzing town. You can never get a park. Coming up through the town, it's hectic. It's a gorgeous little town, just cold. Very cold.
Beautiful in summer though.
Oh yeah, and the river you would have noticed as you come. Like it's just beautiful. That and the walk, you can go right around, like right out that way, right back around, and it's just a beautiful walk, and it's a nice place.